first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davis Wick and Sinisa wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the rolling was finally up the front all evening as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. I think it was Tim off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 2 of the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge Series. Tonight we are at a very special place on the mountain, just like they were for the 12-hour, hopefully not as spectacular Bingles as there was today. But ladies and gentlemen, we are at Mount Panorama Circuit, Bathurst, as the legendary name is, doing our GT3 series. We have got a sellout amount of cars. The series is closed. We have got 53 registered, and the boys are out there at the moment doing their qualies. Welcome to the room. Beside me is Mr. Biggles. We are there, Dean, ready to rock and roll, and we're going to have a blast. Let's have a look at the scores on the board. This is round 2. Round 1 had some spectacular racing. It was a 20-40 split. Tonight we've got a full 60 minutes. Let's have a look at these lads out there. It's Adam Hughes leading them out there by One Performance Racing at 185 points. Behind him, Will Morgan from Pacific Esports Racing. Jonathan Gallen from Pacific Esports Racing in 3rd place. If you do remember, we had a few situations coming in the last few laps and some fuel that was being saved. Brad Coates from ATEX Revolution Racing is in 4th place. Dan Bartouche from SRT Motorsports in 5th. Timothy Miles, who was leading most of that first race from Sim Racing Brotherhood, is in 6th place. In 7th place, we've got Matty Keane from SLM Motorsports. His teammate out there beside him, the two OGs, the old guys, not the original guys, old guys. In 7th and 8th, Douglas Gowan. Guns out, Gowan's in from the SLM FTR blend, is in 139 points in 8th place. Greg Barber, our resident race director, is out there performing for One Performance Racing in 9th place. 10th place is Greg Cook, the young fella from Project 36, is leading the charge for the team. In 11th place, we've got Peter Pavlovich from Pacific Esports Racing, and in 12th, we've got Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. 13th place, Thomas Sonny Cena from SLM Motorsports. In 14th, Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports Racing. 15th place, we have got, I can't quite read that, Everington from Pacific Esports Racing. Jacques Swampole from SLM in 16th. 17th, Ryan Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing. 18th place, Ray Oliver from SLM Motorsports. And 19th, Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip. 20th place is James Salmani from SLM Motorsports. As we flick it over and keep them going, because there is a massive list out there and the time is ticking out there as well. The quality's just about finished. Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip in 21st. Brent Wassell from the Privateers in 27th. Kurt Normanson from Revolutionary Racing in 23rd. 24th place, Andrew Martin, Get a Grip. 25th, Joel Naughty. And 26th, Trevor Mortimer from Rogue Racing. 27th place, Adam Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing. 28th, Cooper Cottrell from ATEX Revolution Racing. 29th place, Eamon Johnson from EJ Sim Racing. 30th place, Ashley Clover from Rogue Racing. 31st place, Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy. 32nd place, Mitchie Noble from SLM Brotherhood beside his teammate Jacob McIntyre from the SLM Brotherhood in 33rd place. 34th place, Wayne Edwards from Web Sim Racing. 36th place, oh my God, I'm losing it every 35th, Stevie Jr. Daniels LCR, Dean Sinkovich in 36th, Christopher Tomlin from LCR Esports in 37th place as we sit. I'm not sure if there's more on this list, because there's a few people that still haven't made round 1. There's still a few people that won't make it till we hit round 3, which is the 1st and 2nd Sunday of the month. Mr. Biggles, welcome to the room at Mount Panorama with all the viewers. This is going to be an absolute cracker.
Should be great. Absolutely. Welcome, everybody. Looking forward to it. Just a couple more drivers are just wrapping up their qualifying session, so we get to bring you that grid very, very soon. Welcome. Hey, your brother's been doing all right in the Super Formula Series, mate. I think he's leading the AM class too, so... Seems that when you, I know that you went around this week earlier to watch him.
I wasn't around, mate. I'm away from work.
Well, yeah. Hey. Well, he won one of the heats and then came second. Oh no, a little further down for the feature. Anyway, we have a grid, my friend, for this evening.
It is such a grid. There is a lot of cars out there at the moment. We've got 40 on track, ladies and gents, and it is spectacular. Adam Hughes has got himself on pole position for OPR, and Will Morgan, Pacific Esports Racing, in 2nd place. They have the front row of the grid for this amazing race. Then we are followed by Ryan Mueller and Blake Urquhart, both Pacific Esport drivers, doing a cracking bit of work out there. It's going to be a cracking night for these Esport boys. PER and SLM very well represented. Dougie Gowans and James Solani here in the third row. In the fourth row, we've got Matty Keane and Jax Nova. In the fifth row, we have got ourselves Thomas Pro-Am Cooley. So Thomas Cooley from the Cartel with Callum Hodgkinson. Followed there by Chad Lewis and John Gallen, both in some spectacular cars out there. Followed by Greggy Cook and Dion Etherington in the seventh row. In the eighth row, we've got Kurt Nominson beside Brandon 11. Followed by Anna Mueller and Nicholas Martin in row 9. In the 10th row, we have got Brad Coates and Jark Swampal getting all out the 20th position. In the 21st position, row 11, Trev Mortimer, Andrew Proctor fighting it out for the Miners, and Thomas Sonny Cena and Andrew Martin for row 12, P23 and 24. As we get across to the 25s, we've got Mitchie Noble and Jacob McIntyre, teammates from SRB, beside each other. In row 14, Joel Naughty and Chris Tomlin, 27th and 28th respectively. Dean Sigby, P29, beside Peter Pavlovich in 30th on row 15. Row 16, Hamish Curtis and Stevie Daniels round them up to P32. In P33, Brent Wassell in what livery that is, I no idea, beside Ash Glover in the 17th row. We come to the last few, Cooper Cottrell and Greg Johnston, P35, 36 in row 18. Wayne Edwards is down in 37th, and P38, Eamon Johnson for row 19. As we come up to the last few rows, Greg Barber is our race director, and supporting him tonight as race steward is Mark Cochran. Ladies and gents, it's going to be a cracker. RC have just finished their little bits of chin wag that they've got to do. Second screen won't be available at the moment because SDK on my computer has done itself a number, and we are apologising for being late tonight.
We got it there.
It is working there. I just don't have control of it.
Okay.
It'll be sitting there on random until I fix it in the back end. But we are up for 60 minutes for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge, all up at the mountain. As you can see, they start at the mountain at the Fuso sign. They work their way through. The lights will go green, and they'll follow the safety car around to the start and go. Coming down the hill, Adam Hughes has got himself up the pointy end with Will Morgan. Lights are going green. We're all following the safety car coming down. 36 cars on track, raring to go on this amazing historical track, which is well known around the world as Bathurst Panorama. And everyone loves it. Everyone is in awe of this amazing track. Those of you who watched it this morning, not a great place to start in the dark. Not very well lit up, but a lot of lights out there. And those of you who saw it, there's some spectacular crashes as well.
Yeah, the usual spot, isn't it? Where we're up and down to the dipper, isn't it? Where you're going to see the track blockers. Let's see if we're going to prevent any of those track blockers here this evening, there, Steve.
Yes, it's going to happen at some point. We are go. The green flag has dropped. We are coming down across the winning. The control line as they come through the first corner. Adam Hughes, Will Morgan beside and behind Ryan Mueller, Blake Urquhart, Gowans, Matty Keane and Solani. They're all coming up towards the hill already. You can see, peeps, that Adam Hughes has got himself in an amazing position. Will Morgan, Ryan Mueller tucked in behind his teammate. Will Morgan there in second place. Going for it as well. A bit of switching and warming of the tyres in the middle of the pack. You can see them going left and right. They're coming around the corner, hugging the curb, getting as wide as they can at the apex. Tight corner here where they sometimes get a bit of a nosedive in. Everyone's coming in nice and clean as we finally head up for the first lap up the mountain. Coming up for a beautiful run through Bathurst.
Nope.
Oh, we already have a caution in the cutting. You can see it in the bottom screen. Car facing sideways, lost it. I think that is... Oh, car 61's called something in, Mr. Johnson as well. So a bit of action coming to Biggles. We have started a pretty good first part of the lap, and they're coming down the mountain already. This is my favourite part. I hate driving it, but I love the look of it. This is amazing. You see these cars going through.
Just let the car slide down the hill. You don't have to do too much to it. A little momentum will travel it, but then you got to get on that lad paddle as soon as you get out of the elbow right here coming up. That's all important because you get the long cod rod straight to get the power down there and get up through the chase. Of course, sometimes really there's and then there's overtaking opportunities around through the chase if you can beat well and brave, and if not into the final couple of corners as well too, and then maybe into hell corner. But there it is. I think they all got going at the moment too, mate. So
Got a tower. Safety car's been called. Safety car has been called. We have got Greg Johnson stuck out there somewhere on track. And it seems that he is causing... Oh, he's on the way up the hill, and it looks like he might have blown the motor or something. That thing is struggling to move. So he's not in a great place, so that's why the safety car's called, because the front runners are just about to come through there in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, there'll be a while still. They're currently, if we do look at the track map, they're coming down the main straight first. So we'll see. We'll go back and have a look at the replay. I think this has started around Dion.
Just come loose there on... Oh, yeah, Etherington's just lost the rear end, and looks like people have just... Oh, look at that. Look how close. That's actually pretty good considering where he is. There's been... first touch is just there by one of the boys that's helped him rotate around.
Yeah. And there's on board Mitch Noble. Probably going to arrive to the scene of the crime very soon here.
Yeah.
You're going to see that's the car's already gone around, and this is where everybody's just kind of deciding, let's all squeeze on through. Yeah. That's practically what the situation was at this point. And who else you said? So we're going to look at... who was it that was...
Ricky Johnson as well. I think he got plowed into, so he must have been at the back end of that. Those cars were congested and had a car run into the back of him by the look of it.
Too. Let's see a little...
So that car is, look at the back end of that. That's not looking pretty at all. So everyone's slowed right down, and this car's come straight through the chrome on. It looks like on the web cars, I think it is. Maybe it's Edwards. Oh, yes. Oh, 17. He's got a pro on the back of that. Who's that?
17 is a good question.
It is Wayne Edwards.
Yeah.
He must have been, tripping it when he put pro on there. Yeah, mate, Wayne probably didn't even see him come around that corner and just go and whoosh into the back of him big time.
Surely you'd have somebody on the radio, wouldn't you, going track blocker, slow.
Yeah, well, race control did call the flag.
Yeah.
For yellow at that point, so he mustn't have heard it.
Oh, there's some drivers going slow at the moment. Just triggering some information.
Figuring out where they are and what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we're in an hour race tonight, folks. So hence why we're not overly disappointed. There's a little bit of a slowdown. It's going to be just another flashing restart, but we've got 5 minutes into the full hour. This is going to be round 2 of this amazing series we just started, and we've had a fantastic response. Physically sold out in the last week or so. There's 53 drivers registered for this series now. We have 40 on track today, but obviously there's a fair few people, including our admin for this series. That's at Bathurst, 12 hour.
Yeah, a few drivers that actually, I know a few people that are down there actually at the event, hence they wouldn't be racing. So to get all these drivers on the grid, that's actually quite good, mate, because I know at another series they were probably down about half a dozen drivers because they were at the Bathurst live event, of course. It's going on this weekend.
Yeah, going on. And the one thing about it is no kangaroos reported yet, Harry Dodds. No, Harry, there is no kangaroos reported yet.
Mate. No skips.
No. I did come home from Queensland from my a week away Thursday night at 11 o'clock, and lo and behold, I come down into my own street, and beside me is a kangaroo trying to overtake me on the footpath.
You got to skip, eh?
So that was pulled over, wind the window down, and he stopped beside me, and I was going, "What the hell are you doing, buddy?"
Steve's like, "How you going,
didn't
Skip?"
have much
Skip's
to say.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
pretty
just
good,
went. Had much to say. He looked at me and hopped back on the footpath and just waited till I left. So it was a good photo opportunity. I didn't get out and go side by side beside him, in the fear that he'd probably pop me a left and right and something into the gut. Alrighty. We're looking good at the moment.
So get rid of those trees, Iracing. We don't need them there. Thank you.
If you're out there and you're supporting one of your drivers, one of the very many drivers we've got out there, please let us know. Give us a bit of a hoy and we'll try to point them out when we can and get them on screen for you.
A few drivers getting in pit road. I wonder if they just copped a little bit of damage. We got fast repairs tonight, Steve? Looks like
We do,
might
mate.
have.
We
Yeah,
do.
I
We've
was
got
gonna
one
say,
fast repair.
One fast
I
repair.
don't think it's that. I don't think that's something they would want to be using for an hour stint out there.
Well,
You'd want to keep your fast repair up your sleeve.
Did look like Brent Wessel, did. He was at 1.35 stationary. Andrew Proctor, 4 second stationary. Chris Tomlin, 3 second stationary. Mark Cochran, 2 second stationary. So I presume that you can't even put gas on the tyres in that time. So that must be a fast repair used already.
Oh, they're talking about gaps on cars at the moment. Lost my train of thought for a second there. Sorry, viewers, because I'm trying to get SDK up and running again in the background so we can get our second screen running, because we did some amazing stuff with it after our last race, and it looks pretty hot.
If you do select it, Steve, just select it on. I know for at the moment without the SDK you can't really choose the cameras, but just put it on exciting mode. It's got an exciting mode. It should capture the action. I think it did before when that accident as well too. I noticed in the picture
Yeah, it
you
did.
had.
It did. I think it must be on exciting mode already, because obviously I'm not that exciting at the moment.
AI is in control right now. And I'm not actually a real person, by the way. I'm actually an AI generated voice. So there you go. Steve didn't even know that. He's never met me, so he can't prove.
If I got an AI voice, mate, I'd get some sexy blonde on the thing just to get it all going.
Oh, you mean to say my voice is not sexy enough for you there, Steve? All right, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's desirable, mate. Very. So the viewers keep telling me. Anyway, we are there. Safety car is pulling away, so it's making its way down the track. Hopefully it doesn't bingle itself either, because it's...
Who's piloting it? Is it Mark?
Mark Cochran's in the car at the moment.
Don't lose it, Mark. It causes a big pile up.
Yes.
You'll be right.
Do not lose it, Mark. Mark, may the force be with you. There he is.
He'll be all right. He's got the right tools on board, mate. The Warren and Brown tools.
That's the one. They're the ones you want to pick up all the pieces, get everything fixed up, and off you go. Lee Mueller, Panorama is Ryan Mueller's race. He'll be super pumped for it. Yeah, it looks like he's Adam Hughes will be tough to beat. Right, look, you know what? That whole top 10 is very, very fast. Very fast.
James Sahani,
Chad
Dougie,
Lewis is pretty good as well.
You can't count them out too. Those old guns.
Yeah. You can't count out good old guns going.
Yeah. He finds a way to get himself up
position.
to a podium. We're going to get ready. Go back to the live picture as well too, because they're coming through the chase right now. Oh, you still got some overlays up. We'll leave that for now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the thing is for that setting, because they've moved it now, but it looks like we are on most active anyway.
Yeah, okay, good. I think it's control F12 or something on spacebar. I don't know.
All right, ladies and gents, we're coming down the corner. Safety car has pulled away. Adam Hughes, after his fourth lap, now is out there leading the team, followed by Will Morgan, Ryan Mueller, Blake Urquhart, and Dougie Gowans and his teammate Matty Keane following them through. As you can see, a few people still weaving around trying to get their tyres warm as they go across Dean City, which is off track in the background somewhere. And he's probably eaten some dirt as they're coming through. That camera's got a crash on camera. Oh, we've got a car rotating around there as well on the bottom screen. I think it's one of the Brotherhood cars. It might be Mitchy Noble. Did a full 360 as he's coming through. But we are up the top coming through, and Adam Hughes is leading the way. This is going to be a very controlled race here by Adam Hughes. He's no slouch out there. He's going to make sure he drives this car clean and smooth across this mountain. Preparing himself for anything, whether he needs the fuel save later on or not. We saw last round that was probably a couple of laps earlier the safety car came in. 024 is returning to the pits.
Contact.
Sideways, Dougie Gowans. Oh, he's got himself hooked up with one of the PR boys. I'm not sure if he got helped or whether
Blake, I think
he
it was. Yeah.
did that on his own, but we'll have a look.
With Blake. I was just saying they were going to go side by side because I thought they was going to get it pretty close there, and then there it is. So you got
Blake
into each other.
Urquhart beside Dougie Gowans. Let's see how it goes. Ladies and gents, this is where it went.
Yep. 2 into 1. It's not going to work.
So they're side by side. You know what? I'm sort of leaning towards a racing incident there because there was room on both of them from left and right. They both had room to open it up. I don't know. I'll leave that up to race control. But yeah, it looked like a bit of a racing incident. They could have, kept it a little bit off the wall. Alrighty.
Back here at the moment, check this out. Chad Lewis, Greg Cook. Yep,
they're coming down. There's Lewis, the Evolution Racing team on the Logitech strip. He is there. He's got a bit of pressure there by Brandon 11. I haven't done him his new livery yet as well. He's going to be cursing me. He's having a look. Yep, coming down. Yeah, Mitchy Noble. Oh, Noble's pulled it out in front of one of the cars. And he wasn't holding his brakes at the time. He's going to get pinned for that. It was the slightest movement, but it was enough to get contact with the car that was coming past him. Oh, my lordy. Mitchy Noble.
So Honey gets past Matt Keane as well. Slicing his way up
teammates.
in the P4.
Yeah, Greggy, Dougie Gowans has called that one in for that turn, but we've got a lot of action coming through, ladies and gentlemen, as they're coming in, tucking in nice and hard on the left-hand side, opening up back into the apex here. They go out wide, touch the mirrors on the left-hand side of Fuji side, tuck it in again over the bump, touch the bump on the inside, coming out wide. This is critical, this bit here, getting this right,
bottom picture
off the walls.
It is a difficult place. You should see him soon, actually. These drivers come down the mountain.
We have. We've got
you got to move quickly.
Is he going to get the... He's doing the Austin Powers 26-point turn.
I think he's got...
Here we got Gallen chasing him down the mountain as well. He is in full force as he's right there behind these boys, getting as close as possible to Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. The Cartel are the 3 late drivers entering in tonight, but unfortunately they couldn't get on the grid because they only did it this evening.
Ashley Glow's gone around too somewhere.
Yep.
Into the
Have
fence.
a look at this. Oh, Ash Glover. He's that beautiful car. He's put it into the wall. I think he's stuck on the wall as well.
This might be.
Oh,
Greg
no.
Greg Johnstone.
Johnson's got straight into him.
This could be a caution if they don't get him cleared.
I don't know if he's called that in, but what can you call in from that? The car's doomed. You've gone... Oh, no. He's asked for the tow, so he's called in for the tow. This is unfortunate here. Oh, look at the way the car hooked him on the nose there. We saw that happen a few weeks ago in one of the other cars. And it just grabs you and you can't get it go. He's trying to reverse there. Look at him. He can't get off the wall.
No, stuck. Yeah, there. And that's where Greg comes.
Oh, Greg Johnson's coming around that whole car. Would have been very light coming down that bit of the hill. And what... Right on Skyline, look at him, he's come down here.
Oh, he's lost it before.
And, he's panicked. He's panicked. He's lost the rear end. He's seen him there. He's panicked. And the car's just rotated right out to the side of him. Oh, no. Oh, another safety car.
Is it?
Another safety car. Yes, it is. Well, those two guys can't get loose now. They are stuck there.
Well, they're still racing at full pace, but I guess to catch the front.
Well, it's a big track. By the time they get to that part of it, it's just...
Yeah, Mark's come back out. So there's the... Oh, he hasn't come out yet.
They've got to be...
Mate, he's still sitting in pit lane. Don't know if the safety car's out yet, mate.
Is there two safety cars?
They're still racing. Yeah, there is, but they're not out on track at the moment. So
I swear I heard him call safety car.
he's still sitting in pit lane, and they're still racing at full speed.
Maybe it was wishful thinking.
Yeah, I still think we're green to go, mate, because nobody's slowing down yet.
To go is always good to go, mate. No, safety car is being deployed right now.
So coming out now. Okay.
Yep. Safety car is being deployed as we speak.
There he is. There he's coming out. There you go. Yep. What if he's just waiting for... I think he might have just been waiting for all the drivers to come around because they're just now coming around the final corner to...
Around the outside.
Because Adam Hughes is coming around now. So he'll catch up.
Yep.
So we're going to see some pit stops, which is interesting. So Jack Snov is heading into pit road.
Yeah, well, we're in the... What have we got? We've got 42 minutes left. So there's a fair bit to go around. So there'll be... I'm probably assuming there'll be 2 pit stops.
You'd think so, wouldn't it? So Peter's coming in as well. So we will have a couple of takers for this second safety car. Of course, this first safety car was pretty soon anyway. Now that we had a couple of a bit of racing under our belt, it might be not bad for a different strategy, especially for some of these drivers, I'd have to say, that are outside the top 20. Give it a gamble, see how far you can get, and you may be able to overtake a lot of drivers under green flag conditions if they take green flag pit stops. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully they can...
maybe repairs as well too, mate. If you needed some repairs and you don't want to use your fast repair, chip them out now.
100%. You'd want to be making sure you got all that all sorted out straight away. All right, so my SDK is working, but the overlay that we've got is not.
Mm-hmm.
We'll...
Oh, get that up.
Look at this car on the grass. What's he doing?
That's
I think
Steve
it's
Daniels.
damaged. Yeah, it looks like it's disabled. He's crawling up there. Who was it? Stevie Daniels?
Stevie Daniels, yeah.
Looks like he's taken that thing mud bashing.
Looks like he'd gone off track on lap 6. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So, I like the livery. Looks like it's got mud there. That's the first bit of it.
It looks like it's got mud.
That's just the livery.
It's a resto mod with a bit of patina.
Yeah, and then I think there's another moment where he's had as well too, here. And there, just the rear end's gone out and he's trying to steer it. That's probably from the damage before, isn't it? And gets out onto the grass. And I think also just not drivable.
He's got a bit of code brown there as well because he doesn't want to hit the cars that are going around, but he just needs to stop and pull over.
You can
at
see.
this point.
Look at the steering wheel.
Go around him.
Look how angled to the right it is.
Why didn't he go in the pits? Did he miss the pit?
I think it happened after
Okay.
the pit lane. Yeah, he's just trying to get out of the way. But this is under caution now too. So drivers are very hesitant in overtaking because you're supposed to keep your track position, remember. It's a certain speed that you have to do, isn't it, before you're allowed to overtake the cars? If I'm not mistaken, under caution.
Can't overtake under yellow flag.
Yeah, but
so
you have to if the car's completely stopped or slow, right?
If the car is disabled, that's why the cars were questioning race control to see if they could pass the car or not.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why a lot of them were hanging back because I'll just wait to see if they're allowed to.
Correct.
Because they don't want to get black flag, of course, for doing it. And he's definitely has to limp back to the pit lane, so he should not be holding up any drivers at the moment because that car's not very drivable.
Not very drivable at all. It ain't looking pretty. I dare say that he will be doing a fair bit of wall banging as he comes around the top of the mountain, working his way back to this pit stop. But
don't you blinking, Adam Hughes. Oh, Adam, I hope you come back. Our race leader is not on my pitches and is dropping through the field drastically at the moment. Ryan is.
Yep,
Mueller.
He has.
I think he's disconnected. Oh dear. Adam Hughes
it
from the
looks like
race
he's
lead
dropped out.
is nowhere to be
He'd be
seen.
lucky if he can get back in. He'd get himself back into the race, but that's opened the race to Ryan Mueller now, who's got himself in the lead position, ladies and gents, and that is just some critical points for this championship. But a quick one there for you, mate. How cool are these cars looking at the moment?
Yeah.
Seriously. They are looking amazing.
He might have had a mum or dad just go reset the router because they couldn't connect to Facebook and not realising he's actually in the race. I told you something that happened to a driver one time in an endurance race. His dad couldn't get to Facebook, so he thought something was wrong. So he went and unplugged the router and just plugged it back in again to give it a reset and kicked the guy off the racing session.
Oh, no. No. That's one thing you don't want happening out there. Oh no, that is that's one of those things. That's a thing that would happen to me. Definitely something that would happen to me.
I'll get the live timing out there. Yes, here's the live timing. I'll post it in the chat. Oh, if you could read the URLs. If that doesn't work, Steve, you can post it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it blocks the URLs. So I'm going to put it there.
Yeah, I can as a.
So that's the live timing link if you want to check up on your drivers and where they are and all the GC information that we get up here.
Here we go. It's just there, peeps. You can have a look at that. For those of you who are like me, when I watch my F1, I have I will have
a screen full of all the data right up on the other one, right? That's what I do too. Analytics.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you're sitting there going, there's a great battle happening between these two drivers. Director, change the camera. There's a battle back here. Because you're looking at the live timing, and obviously if you do that subscription stuff too, you can actually watch all the onboards and stuff like that too. Actually, I don't think that's available in Australia, if I'm not surprised, because I think they watch it on one of the other platforms. Anyway, second safety car. So we are 23 minutes down already. We have 36 minutes remaining. We're almost over halfway of this race there, Stephen.
This is
majority
this is
of it's
not,
been under caution.
Not the way I wanted this race to go tonight.
Yeah.
I was expecting a safety car here and there, but not this many. That's for sure.
Well, it is Bathurst. They are track blockers. You saw those two drivers before that couldn't disconnect from each other. They were stuck together in a dangerous spot as well. So we also lost the likes of Greg Dougie, but Dougie's still in the session, of course. But he and Blake, them two coming together, they're running 29th and 32nd at the moment. Between them, we just had the disconnection, unfortunately, from our race leader as well. Has he got back in yet?
No.
Adam? No, he's out.
I can't see him. I can't see him at all. I think we might have lost the young fella, which is unfortunate. He's going to be not a happy man, that's for sure.
No. Well, at least he could say he led every lap of the race.
This is true.
And he was on for a race win, so.
Very, very true. It's going to be interesting to see how he goes as well with the points situation coming from there as well too. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, restack him, re-rack him? Do it all over again.
We shall do that. Here we go. We are waiting to see these boys. We are green. We're off and running. Take 3. Ryan Mueller, ladies and gentlemen, is leading us out. And he's put the foot down already for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. As he pulls it down the main straight, everyone's tucking in straight away, weaving around in mid-pack, get their tyres warming up. Oh, someone's passing before the control line by the look of it. But here we go, ladies and gents. The bottom screen is working and functioning as we planned. Mr. Biggles, how cool is that? You can see who the car is on now, ladies and gents, and as it switches around. But you can see them all having a bit of a crack now as they're coming up to the sexy part of the track. Hardcore braking on this tight right-hander, making sure you keep it off the pedigree wall. and tucking behind each other with a really sharp braking zone up this little dip and up into the hill as we start going towards the top end of the track. Some of these cars are going to be hard on pace in the straights, and some will be a lot better performers up at the top of the mountain. But have a look at this straight away. How fast does this look as they're coming through? Keeping it off that wall, getting off to the beach, get off the sand. No sand castles tonight. Applying the brakes just as they come past the coach sign. Drift this car all the way down, tuck it in nice here to the apex. It tucks into the left again, cambers nice across that little bit of dip. I love that part of the track. Going left and right as they're coming to heavy braking here and getting this car rotated, foot
Cooper's
down
gone off
early
somewhere.
and fast.
Oh, it's another disconnection, I think. Yeah, another driver.
Oh, here we go.
Disconnected.
As Rashi says, yeah, definitely one car passed before the control line. Yes, people forget that. It's a critical part of what we do out here. And have a look at that track map. Look at all the cars out there as they're coming through. They're coming to complete lap 9. We are down to 32 minutes left on this track, and we have only really been racing for about 4. You're going to put the pressure on. Looks like Mueller and Morgan are trying to pull away slowly here at the moment. They've got themselves about, with my timing gone, about 2/10 off the boys behind them. A lot of battles though as well, all the way down to 22nd place. Ooh. Oh, 910's got himself a drive-through for passing before the control line. That number sounds familiar. It's Jax Nova. Jax Nova has got himself the drive-through, the poor bugger. Unfortunately, you cannot pass before the control line after the safety car. But as we see them coming up, they're coming 2 wide, 3 wide. Starting to get exciting now. It's starting to become a sprint race because we've got 30 minutes left. And it's been 2 safety cars already as they're coming in, tucking in behind him. Blake Urquhart's got to be the present. Jax Nova's there trying to get some critical time on this track before he goes for his drive-through. But have a look how close this grid is, Biggles. It's all orange and yellow, with a couple of white dots here and there. So the pace is very comparable all the way through.
Is that Wayne Edwards as well too? So that's Blake in there, Dougie. Remember those 2 drivers come together early, and they're trying to battle themselves at the moment to get past a lot of this traffic, because clearly they are a bit quicker, but they're completely out of position at the moment. So it's going to be interesting. No, not much overtaking around here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. But although
he's tucked in on the inside of him, he's having a look. Oh, very scary part of the track to have a look. That's not a great place at the moment. The young fella has just called something out, Mitchy Noble. Not sure what, but we're got a lot of battles out there, people, that we're going to be looking at as we go through. Whew. Bit of pace through this pack. At least side by side, Thomas Sonny Cena and Trev Mortimer are going vehicle by vehicle. Only the difference is the colours out there and the driver behind the wheel. As they come through, another bit of a late dive. Matty Keane is having a look there. He's got the Koala Cartel behind him. And, pushing it through very, very nicely. How good does his car look on the screen? Brandon Levin's chasing down the guys in front of him. He's got Greg Cook and Callum Hodgkinson. He's putting pressure on. There's a big grip of cars. That's right behind the guys we're watching at the moment. Matty Keane going side by side there at the moment with the Koala Cartel. Oh, looking pretty good. Thomas Cooley is having a look. Is he going to be able to get up there and get the overlap done? He has. Matty Keane has put it in behind him and played it is safe. But behind him, he has got John Gallen, Callum Hodgkinson, Greg Cook, Brandon Levin, all following very, very closely by Chad Lewis as well. It's tucked into that pack. It's a nice little pack of 7. But we're talking about the cars that are coming from 4th down to 10th.
great battles all around, exactly as you said, that one battle. Further back, you've got your brother battling it out there with Wayne Edwards, something like that there. Jax Nov has gone into pit lane. Looks like he might have had a black flag. He might have to set a drive-through for that. So that's
he had a drive-through for contact.
Oh, I don't think you'll be able to take him here, Gallon.
A look there on the SLM car. Nearly gave him a bit of a slap and tickle as he went through there. But he's got Matty Keane in front of him. He's a wise old driver, Mr. Keane. And no, Mr. Keane, he's probably bashed and bruised again. He's always getting himself into some sort of situation with a short shoulder or something like that. He's going to be a proud new dad soon too, so life will change again. As we are focusing on Greg Cook in the top screen and Andrew Proctor in the bottom screen in the Green Beast. Andrew Proctor is being chased down by my little brother Dean Sinkovich, who had his coaching debut for the Strathmore ladies team this weekend for a practice match. I don't know what the result was, but we'll find out. Looking very good out there. A little bit on the tight everywhere, but everyone's really playing it safe, mate. No one's really trying to go crazy at all. They're all staying very clean.
Yeah, for now. I think they realise it is an endurance race. But you're coming down to about 30 minutes now. So we've crossed our halfway.
It's going to get spicy at about 20-minute mark.
And a lot of drivers still yet to come down pit road. You go down to about 19th downwards. They've gone down to pit road. Some have used those fast repairs. Remember, there's a lot of these other drivers have fast repairs off their sleeves. But, can't really show you that graphic on the picture-in-picture. But, we still got the top 18 drivers have still yet to come down pit road. We know they're going to have to come down at least once in this race. Maybe only the once now too, Steve, now that we had those 2 caution cars that could have basically done enough fuel saving on that to keep it just to one pit stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I blinked down on you then because race control's got an incident there. Someone's called something in. 338 request to tow. Someone is off track. Requesting a tow and also having a look at the incident. It could be Proctor.
Oh, look at that for a battle. Oh.
Yeah, 213 Proctor's towing. He was battling with Dean. You got Callum Hodgkinson having a bit of a race here as well. Callum's really good in his Porsche. He's won previously a title in the Porsche at SRW.
What a move. So he's up 4 places. Gallen's up 7 on the biggest gainers in this race, actually, in P5 currently at the moment. No change at the front there with Mueller and William Morgan. James is up 3 places in that P3 position. And then Thomas Cool in P4. And then the rest of this battles as you're seeing on your pictures.
Morgan's his pace has continued from what we've been seeing from the end of last year. So it's he's lapping only, literally his last lap is only about 6 100ths behind his teammate Ryan. So they're sitting nice and close and smart together. Brandon Levin's having a bit of a look there at Greg Cook in the unorthodox Team SRW livery, which I haven't done yet, being away. But he's having a look there. He's coming through. Amy Curtis at the bottom has got pressure as well. As you can see them coming through. We haven't had a massive, spectacular Biggles as yet. Just a few little small ones. Here we got Matty Keane. Have a look. They're all really close to each other, but not enough to make a move at the moment. Let's see if Keane can get enough of that draft as he's coming through down on Callum Hodge, because they have a bit of a look there, trying to see. Not quite getting around. 956 is internet connection is average to say the least at the moment. The boys have just called that in. That's
you get fibre to the premises if you can, if it's available.
Fibre to the premises is in your house as well.
I don't have it, unfortunately. I'll try to get it. It's going to cost me $50,000 if I want it. And it's just up the street, by the way. It's right up the street.
Just go up the street
a couple of houses.
Fibre, tap it, mate. Just tap it.
They do it to new houses.
Just
they won't do it to existing, unfortunately.
Just steal it.
I should just tap into it.
Yeah.
It cost me $2,000 in Panama to literally get it across the main street from one into the building. That's it. Closing a street off, doing it at night time. Just $2,000 in Australia. Of course, it's a rip-off prices. Everything's a rip-off.
Just a little bit of local council politics.
And that was 20 years ago to get fibre in Panama too. We're only just getting it now.
There you go.
Onto a third world country. Anyway, battle for the lead is starting.
We've got a very sad sounding Stevie Daniels being requesting a tow. I'm not sure where he is on track at the moment, but he's
in 30th place, so I'm not sure.
30th place. He's on the bottom screen at the moment.
He's up top of the dipper somewhere. He's up top of the mountain.
Looks
there
like
he is.
he's...
Can't even see
him.
Oh,
look at that.
That's a very dangerous place. But there's cars coming around now.
Another safety car.
Yeah.
Another safety car. Third on the mountain in these cars. This is, All right, there's they know he's there. Safety car is going to have to catch these boys as they come through. This is Stevie Daniels at the moment. It looks like he's side by side one of the Pelicans at the moment. Oh, the Pelicans bumped him. Oh, who was that? Bit unfortunate there. And I think he got the worst of it. 29, car 29, which is one of their new boys, I think. Why can't I find him?
So everybody should go past him now.
Excuse me.
If it doesn't get stuck on the replay, I think it will. No.
I'm not sure who was that guy. It said 29 on the bonnet, but I'm not sure it was.
There he is still. Oof.
He's still there.
Yeah.
That
Everybody
potato
should be
looking
aware
car.
on race control to go around the outside. Geez, they are going through there pretty
The
fast
outside,
too.
the outside. Don't see you do your part.
I mean, I wouldn't be going through there too fast, gentlemen. We'll
No.
see him in a minute.
No, not at all. You hear that yellow flag.
There.
I think that's one thing that Iracing doesn't do well enough. The yellow flag situation should be a lot more a lot more visible to the drivers, I think. Maybe it's something they can do with their own overlays and stuff like that. But
Oh, don't hit him, Dean. Your brother almost
Dean
hit
him
him.
as well. Yeah. Straight in the wall. Can we have a look at Adam Mueller? We can have a look at Adam Mueller. I'll put him on the bottom screen. He's probably not doing a hell of a lot at the moment.
I'll put it there. Adam, where is Adam? Currently in, here is, 16th place.
He's in 16th place. That's, I believe, that is Ryan's dad.
Greg Cook's coming into pit road. This is interesting. I'm surprised that we don't have a lot of drivers coming in pit road at the moment, mate, because you've got to get that one pit stop. If you fuel up now, you should be able to go to the end. Jax is coming in as well. Why aren't these other drivers coming in?
Well, Mueller, William Morgan.
Yeah, they've all went past.
James Slaney, Thomas Cedar, John. Maybe they're going to try to make it on one tank because we've had three safety cars. So we've really only been racing maybe out of the 15 laps. I think we've maybe only raced 8.
That's true. True.
So they may be thinking that
does Adam come in? No,
they can
Adam
stay
passes.
out, maybe one more safety car at least.
Adam stays out. Yeah. So he said no. I'm not going in, mate. I got it.
Yeah, talking about Adams. Adam Hughes will be spewing after he had a fantastic lead on that race.
Yeah. And our pole sitter and our race leader at the time, unfortunately, had a retirement due to a disconnection. So his car just completely disappeared from the track.
Where's Gowan's in all this now? He was up the pointy end. He has now got himself into 20th place.
Same with Blake.
So he's got a bit of work to do.
Blake as well too. When those two drivers come together, they're 19th and 20th now.
Yep. All right, safety cars at the cutting at the moment.
No pit stops, as you can see there, for at least the top 10. Plus, it's actually the top 15th drivers.
Yeah, Mueller, Morgan, Solani, Cooley, Gallen, Hodgkinson, Keane, Levin, Lewis, and Nominson.
There's your repair bill. Some of the drivers that have short times might actually be fast repairs as well.
Yeah, correct. That could be just a fast but set perfect.
Could be.
Repair and out. Project 36. The Cookie Monster. Cookie's doing not too bad. Where is he at the moment?
It's the Cookie? Cookie. Greg Cook.
Yep, Greg Cook. He's in 25th place.
Yep.
So he's been having a bit of a battle there. He was there and thereabouts with Brandon Levin a bit earlier.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Levin's gone up 8 places. So in the top 10, he's the biggest mover. All outright, the biggest mover is Peter Pav and Wayne Edwards up 13 places. Chris Tomlin. I'm going to have to change his name to Mr. Consistency. He is driving a lot differently in the last few seasons, a little bit more reserved, just trying to stay out of trouble where he can and just finishing the races without damage. And he's starting to pick up a lot of critical points doing it that way.
Yeah, and Chris Tomlin's glad he's not in a Formula 1 Aston Martin at the moment, being about 4 seconds off the pace during practice. As you heard about that. because they are about 4 seconds off the pace. They do reckon in Melbourne you might start seeing a few cars get lapped. It's going to be quite interesting. From last year's, I think, qualifying session where they're only about 4/10 the difference or something like that, maybe just shy of a second or something like that between all the drivers. This year you might have something like 2 seconds to 3 seconds per difference in qualifying, which would be very interesting.
Yeah, well, new rules, new everything really. They're going to go out there. Some of these teams are going out
Hamish,
there with what they think is going to work.
Are you putting
and then
blue
they'll
on
end
a
up
Ferrari?
copying one of the fast ones.
Hamish, you can't put blue. It's a bluish purple tinge there on a Ferrari. Oh, the Italians have got absolutely mad at you, mate. The Tifosi won't let you out of Bathurst. Yeah. Yellow's okay. The Italians don't mind. You put a bit of yellow on a Ferrari, but I don't know, mate.
Yellow.
Putting a bit of blue on there. I won't be too happy with that.
Yeah.
You've got to have some red on a Ferrari.
Yeah, the clips are. I'm liking Ryan Mueller's nail polish red car. That's a really cool car. It's almost I don't know what you would call it. It's loving that colour.
You're going to go another
very
lap
sexy out there
as well.
Actually, all the Pelicans are looking pretty fresh. These are the last few cars that are being unlapped at the moment.
Yep.
Trying to get through. And then we're going to have a 20-minute sprint, less than 20-minute, a 15-minute sprint to the end. So I reckon these boys that haven't gone in.
Adam's back.
Oh, he's back on track, so he'll get some critical points. He's there. Yeah. He's in P33, but how many laps down is he?
That's a good question. We'll pull that up. Yeah, it doesn't show he is any laps down.
Maybe he's back and we didn't notice him because he was very, very back working his way through.
Yeah, I think he's still on the lead lap.
Oh, lucky Mr. Hughes. Critical points here for Mr. Hughes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he can end that damage limitation and get his way back up through there. Of course, not a fault of his own. That was just literally, somebody turned the microwave on in the house or something and interfered with the Wi-Fi. Please don't race on Wi-Fi if you can avoid it. Some people are like, I can't because I'm upstairs and I can't run 50 feet of or 100 meters of network cable through the house.
Well, the new girlfriend comes to do her hair and all of a sudden pulls the plug on him. But ladies and gents, we are here.
Might have been it since Valentine's Day. She's like waiting at dinner.
Yeah, Valentine's Day was yesterday, and maybe he's paying the price. But for those of you who have joined us for the broadcast tonight, this is run twice a month. This is the first and third Sunday of the month. So it's a very special season that runs across two of our standard seasons. We follow the Iracing calendar as well, so hence a lot of these boys are pretty keen to get out there. We have got 53 cars registered for this series. We have 40 on track tonight, and it's going to get very sexy as the season goes on because we've had last time around we had Adam Hughes win this race, and we had Paul Ryan having a fuel issue. Ended up mid-pack. Now Ryan's in the box seat, and Adam Hughes is down in 33rd place. So the title is going to be very close, and week in, week out, it's going to be very interesting. Safety car is pulling away, and Ryan Mueller has the lead. No more weaving is the call from the race director. What's your pick, mate? I think that Ryan's going to tear this one away. And
it's I don't know. After a certain period of time, keep an eye on James too. Salhani.
Yeah, James Salhani.
He's up three places. So's Thomas Cool.
Yeah.
He's up 5 hard charges, and John Gallen as well too. So they're hard charges.
Well, those three. Those three are the only drivers on the track, apart from Adam Hughes, are on a 2003 in the 9s. 919 for Ryan, 982 for Will Morgan, and 994 for Solani. Here we go. We are green to go. We are going, ladies and gentlemen, with 14 minutes to go, and it's going to be an absolute pearler as these guys turn this 1-hour enduro into a sprint after our 4th safety car for the night. Everyone's bunched up nice and tight. All the wave rounds have been done, and it's off we go as we cross the start-finish line and start heading up the mountain. They are coming up to Griffith. There's the little dip braking zone is just on the left where that little entry part is. And Laces are coming in nice and tight. The Griffith Bend, opening up the track as much as possible, keeping off the walls. Everyone has gone into the single line already. A little bit of camber here on the left-hand side, tuck in nice and tight. Follow it all the way up. Open up the track. As they're coming up to Quarry Corner, Reed Park, the old Frogs Hollow. And this is one of the parts where a little bit of a touch there. Now hopefully no one gets on this beach, keeps going, a little bit of dust gets flicked up there. As they come in nice and tight, the car gets really light as they're coming through this little tight. Yes, the car dips hard and left and see who can keep it nice and clean and keep the pace going. Here we go. 5-second penalty. 247. He's got himself 5.
We got an accident
somewhere.
That's
what we called. That little bit of move we called, remember?
Yeah.
Yep. That little bit of move got called. Oh, Brett Wassels just decided to go straight and keep it safe. But ladies and gents, we've got Ryan Mueller leading the boys out. He's got 3/10 on that. Callum Hodgkinson has got himself up into 6th place, and he's putting pressure at the moment on the Jonathan Gallen. He's coming down and putting it on him in the chase as they're coming through under brakes. Both of them keeping nice and tight to the apex. A little bit of dirt flicked up there from Gallen as they're coming through to the final corner. They're into it, into Murray's under brakes. Oh, Callum looks like he got real close. I thought he was going to slam into him. But he's opened it up to Keane. I think he's missed his brake point a bit. Keane beautifully up and under him.
Yep.
The slightest mistake is the biggest penalty on this track at the moment because the cars are all so very competitive out there and the driving pace is very close. As we see them come through, lap times at the moment, peeps, are very, very close. We are averaging 2:05s at the moment. 2:06, sorry, is pretty much the average time around there. High 2:06s. Oh, he's coming back. Brandon Levin's having a bit of a look there on Callum Hodgkinson. Hodgkinson, 2 moments there in a row, but he is right up the back at Kearney. And Levin has got pressure. Levin's got him on the inside. Chad Lewis is having a great look, but he's pulled it out to stay safe. He's flashing the lights at Brandon Levin, but I don't think Levin will be looking in his rearview mirror at this point. He's going to be looking forward and going for it.
Generally no overtaking here.
Well, we've got a car off the top of the mountain. Not sure who it is. I can't see the system.
No, there is somebody coming up soon. Did we see him there? No. Should have been around there. They might have got moving.
Yeah, maybe. No, we've been told to hold position.
Oh. Dion, I think it is.
There you go.
It's here. It's Dion.
Coming through nice. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's off the racing line. It should be okay.
This is how you enter. Oh, his car's cooked. His car's cooked. He must have got into the beach and into the wall. 11. There we go. Car 89 is allowed to tow, so we have got no more safety car after that. We are down to the last 10 minutes as the clock ticks. Brandon Levin's having a little look as he goes a bit squirrely under there in the braking area on Callum Hodgkinson. Oh, we've got another one asking for a tow.
It's
248 is allowed to tow.
It's Dion at the moment. I think he's stuck up there, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
a little bit of close. Oh, he squeezed Levin into the wall a little bit, into the grass, but Levin stayed off it. He's taking the inside line. Looks like Callum Hodgkinson might be finding his own tyres through this car. He's going to be able to get it under brakes here. Get him beside him. He's having a good go. Beautifully done. Is he going to keep it off the sand? He does keep it off the sand. He's done a very acute angle there, though, and it's brought Callum back onto it. Callum had the fast along the wider corner. Look at them go side by side. Levin has got the overlap, but Callum is putting the pressure on, and behind them both, as they're coming through, is Chad Lewis waiting to pick up the pieces. Lewis is right beside him, 2 by 2. Oh, Callum looks like he might lose another spot. Looks like Lewis is going to be side by side of Callum now. He's having a look at him. This is the rear view from Levin. Oh, he's giving him a bit of a touch. Oh, I think that might be a drive through there for Callum Hodgkinson. He's just given him a little bit of a touch as they come through and rotated good old Chad Lewis around. Lewis will not be a happy man. It's a shame we don't have microphones in the cars, but you know what? We'd have to... Oh, actually, you know what? Look at it from that angle. Looks like Lewis didn't know he was there and moved across the side of him. We'll leave that to downstairs. To see what I mean, viewers? You see different perspectives on the fly, and it's... I thought at first it was Callum, but I reckon that looks like it could have been Lewis just squeezing across that line and not realising Callum was that close.
Now, getting down to 8 minutes to go, so only a handful of laps if you're William Morgan at the moment. He's been in P2 this whole race. Hasn't gone anywhere, hasn't gone backwards, hasn't gone forwards. He wants to see one place you can get. That's the top step, but you've got to beat Muller here. But he's keeping him honest, I can tell you that. James is a little bit further down the road there by about just shy of half a second. So the top three now with a bit of a gap to Cool in P4. This is it. This is the sprint that you want to get. So it's a matter of who wants the top step of the podium, really. But these top three drivers at the moment are looking at a podium spot. But as I get, which step do you want to be? You want to be in the top step, the middle step, or the bottom step?
Yeah, it looks like it could be a Pacific Esports front row lockout for tonight with what have we got? 7 minutes to go. So probably 3 laps around, which they are long laps, but they don't feel like they take a long time, that's for sure. Will Morgan just sit it there behind his teammate and do the team thing, or will he put the pressure on? At the moment, they're 2 tenths apart. James Slaney's 6 tenths behind, and maybe James Slaney's hoping they take each other out and come through it. But we've got John Gallen sitting there as well, up 7 places, who's 2 seconds off Thomas Cooley. Cooley is in a world of his own. He's about 2 seconds off James Slaney as well. So critical points there. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. The season is long, and you've got to fight your way through and keep it going.
I know they're teammates, but I reckon race on because it's early in the season. Just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
later on, depending on the points in the championship, you would then elect to do a switcheroo and stuff like that if you need to. But at this point, because we're fresh, really, only one round, this is the second round, go for gold. See who wants to be the number 1 driver in the team because they both got the pace. Looks like Nicholas Martin might have gone around somewhere as well too, mate, for the number 20 in the 23rd place.
2 off.
Yeah.
Peter Pav and Nick Martin have gone off. And Nicky Martin's called that one in. And he's requesting a tow as well. But at the bottom screen, as you can see, Adam Mueller having a bit of a fight there. He's got some boys around him that are putting the pressure on as we speak. He's got Andrew Martin and Thomasina around him. Look how close this is as they're coming through. Oh, my God. Pressure is on. Will Morgan's having a look at the moment. He's having a look. He got a bit squirrely. He touched a bit of the dirt on the outside wheel.
He's got to get a move on too because James is coming.
Yeah,
James is coming. So I think at the moment there shouldn't be any team orders because James got to set up the inside here.
On the brakes for this.
Hell's corner. Doesn't do it. But he's putting the pressure on now.
Not quite. Oh. Not quite at all, but it's bottom screen. It's getting really tight. You can see the battling there as well. Adam Mueller is having a time of his life at the moment. With boys behind him fighting for a few positions. And it is Dougie Gowans. Have a look at this.
Yeah, I figured that one.
Dougie Gowans, Andrew Martin and Hamish Curtis all running around each other at the moment.
Yeah, Morgan showing his nose. He's showing his nose. He's getting ready to lay his cards down the poker table.
His rear end slid out a little bit there, but he's kept it clean. Stalani's just waiting here at the moment to see what goes on with these boys. Are they going to fight all the way to the end like this, or are they just having a bit of a roll of the dice for the last few laps?
If Morgan can get down to 1/10 out of the elbow exit, that gives you a good run down the chase. 1/10, that's all you get a target for. He's right on it. He's on the 10th now. But
look at this. He's got to be careful here. The car gets very light as they come down this section here. Tuck it in nice and tight. It gets rotated around here through there. Oh, beautiful by Mueller. Mueller's, just kept it off that wall on the inside. Then the left side nearly got him. Under brakes here. This is the critical bit for Morgan. If he's going to do something, he's got to get it right here.
It's 2/10.
Get the power down.
Might not be enough. That's the only problem.
Yeah, no, he's just under, just 0.29, so just on 3/10.
It's so hard to follow the cars through down there, isn't it? And when you're going down the hill, because it's just slight offset. And then, you'll see at the moment, he won't be able to unless you do an absolute late dive, and that's just going to risk your potential P2 position as well too. But let's see what he can do. So he's got another chance with 3 minutes remaining. This might be essentially the penultimate lap of this race to do something about it. Once again, if he shows his nose and William just goes completely off the racing line and makes a slight mistake, he's going to give up P3. That's the only thing he's got to worry about at this point.
Adam Hughes is putting pressure on Dean at the moment. Dean won't be stupid and fight it too much. He knows Adams is really fast, and he'll probably just want to get in underneath him as well. But we are down to the last 3 minutes, so we're talking about a lap and a half. Let's keep an eye out for the white flag as Ryan comes across. He's had this all his own way tonight. He's pretty much led every lap once Mr. Hughes dipped out with his internet. Nicholas Martin's got himself a meatball. You can see that on the bottom screen. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. He's almost trying to press the decals down to make sure they don't come off. Solani's there waiting for these two. These two are teammates, so anything can go wrong here and accidentally take each other out. But I got Super Joel. I got messed up on lap 4. It wasn't shown. We probably missed it, mate. There was a lot of action going on. Not that we know who Super Joel is at the moment.
Who's Super Joel?
Oh, Joel Naughty, I'd say.
This is where he's got to get close. He's got to get close. He didn't quite get close enough there, but let it ride down. And this is the elbow. 3/10, but not enough. So hard to chase somebody through that elbow, like beyond the bumper. It's very, very difficult. It's going to be pretty far back now to try anything, but got to go for it. Maybe if you can get a good
cars
exit.
out there having issues as well.
Yeah.
Someone decided to park sideways at the top of the hill and drove straight into him. Surprised his car didn't break in half. Yes, that's what the yellow flag's there for, mate. Mr. Naughty. But anyway, it's a learning curve, and it is synonymous with Bathurst. That's what happens at Bathurst. But ladies and gents, here we are coming through. This will be the white flag lap, I think, coming up. We'll see the white flag come out. Is he out there? Can you see Barney?
Yes, it is.
There he is. The white flag is dropped. Ryan Mueller, ladies and gentlemen, is on the final lap of round 2 for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge, followed by his teammate, William Morgan. And hot pursuit behind these two boys is James Solani. Tomasino's got himself about 2 seconds off the pace, following him down, and behind him he has got Thomas Cool with further 2 seconds. Jonathan Gallard's got himself some critical points in 5th place, 2 seconds off that, but he has got Matty Keane putting the pressure on as we speak. I'm going to take that to the top screen at the moment, because that's going to be a battle all the way through to the very end as they're coming through. Matty Keane is looking very sharp behind him and putting a lot of pressure. The boys at the front have pulled away. Morgan and Mueller have pulled slightly away from Solani. Maybe Solani's happy with 3rd, and he thinks he'll stay there around. But the battles in the minor spots are really heading up as well, because you've got a few people that are 3/10 on each other and critical points for a very, very long season. Greggy Cook is having a bit of a battle there with Mitchie Noble at the moment. They've been up and around each other all night. Cookie is on the back of Noble for some critical points. They are in 17th and 16th.
2/10. I'm not sure if it's enough.
I can hear the shaky
Just go
voice
straight
of
through the chase, mate. Just go
downstairs.
straight through the chase. All right. It's a jump there, isn't it? If you try that.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone. The jump is gone.
Ah.
The jump has been removed. We used to do a show where we'd actually take all the drivers down there, do a bit of a jump. But here they are, ladies and gents. The final few corners, they're down to the chase. As we can see, 2 teammates have been battling at each other for the last 10 laps or so. 23 laps, believe it or not, we've done. But he's having a bit of a look, just to tease you a little bit.
Yeah, teasing him.
Ladies and gentlemen, final corner. Ryan Mueller comes round the corner for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. Takes out round 2 with his teammate William Morgan flying there beside him. James Solani takes 3rd place, very closely followed by these boys. But as we cross the line, we've got Thomas Cooley coming in 4th. We've got Johnny Gallen coming across 5th. Matty Keane in 6th. He got a job done around Brandon Levin in 7th. Callum Hodgkinson 8. Brad Coates in 9th, and Curtis Nominson in 10th place. as you'll see all the minors coming through and finishing off. We've got Blake Urquhart 12, Dougie Gowans 13th. We'll go through that whole list once we get the race done and show you the race results. But what a cracking race that was in the end. This is going to be an absolute pearler of a season with 9 rounds, first and third Sunday of the month. It's going to be spectacular with this many cars out there. And so far, we've seen some internet issues, some fuel-saving issues, safety cars putting a sprocket in round 1. But good to see everyone has completed it.
Which the Joel that's out there, is that right? Like in the chat?
Joel Naughty is Super Joel, yes.
Joel, okay. I'm just trying to see if there's. I'm just trying to see if I can get that any incident that you had up there, mate, just so that I can show you. Here it is.
That's he's
I'm going to show you
83.
there, Joel. Just because you're so kind to ask out there, and we'll get it for you. I think this is what we wanted to see, unless this is under the caution. It looks like they're not going pretty quickly here. Oh, that was a little bit of
What
contact
happened to
there.
Tomlin?
But
Not sure what happened to Tomlin. He's still up 4 places in 24th.
Joel, still looking for Joel. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's after.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's
Bit of
after
wheel
Joel.
alignment there. Yeah.
I think this is
That
maybe up here,
car's
Joel.
cooked. I'm not sure what happened to
Yeah, I don't know, Joel. That's probably
to
before
our
the
boy, Mr. Tomlin.
Oh,
Oh,
here it is.
here we go. So he's come through there. He's taken, what a spot to try to pass. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, there it is,
Scary.
Joel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nowhere to go, mate. Oh, it was good racing side by side.
that's,
too.
yeah, at least you rotated him around and got him going.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that
Wow,
one, mate.
that
But we
was a
we
bit-
got it for you. There it is.
Yeah, that was crack a bit of fun out there. Looks like the boys have all been turning it up. Look at Mr. Mara Mueller doing a nice little burn out there.
All right, let's get those results, my friend.
Yes. There you go, ladies and gents. Here are the results from tonight's race. Ryan Mueller led 17 laps to Pacific Esports Racing Team to take the first place front row block out. First time in a long time by the Pacific Esports Racing Team. The Pelicans took out row 1 with Will Morgan, second place for the team. James Solani, very persistent and very safe driving out there, was pretty much sitting behind those boys waiting for something to happen. He's out there for SLM Motorsports, a further 0.8, just under a tenth behind them. So we've got Hamish Curtis was the biggest climber tonight, up 13 places. Romulo led 17 laps. Adam Hughes was the fastest on track with a 2:03.226. What could have been if Adam didn't have internet issues. He was also the pole sitter for tonight's race for the Warren & Brown Tools, Warren & Brown SRW GT3 Challenge. And then we got the rest of the grid for you, peeps. We got first step 1, 2, and 3. Ryan Mueller, Will Morgan, James Solani. In 4th place, Thomas Cooley. In 5th place, John Gallen. 6th place is Matty Keithy King from SLM Motorsports. Brandon Lever from Team SRW Motorsports. In 8th place, Callum Hodgkinson from Black OPR. Brad Coates from ATEX Revolution Racing up in 9th place. Kurt Nomnoms up there in the 10th place. 11th place, Thomas Sonny Cena from SLM County. Blakey Urquhart, Pacific Esports in 12th place. Dougie Gowans ended up finishing 13th place after being up the pointy end. Adam Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing in 14th place. Mitchie Noble in 15th place. Greg Cook Project 36, 16th place. Andrew Martin from Get a Grip in 17th. His teammate Hamish Curtis in 18th. John McIntyre from the Sim Racing Brotherhood in 19th place. Adam Hughes, after his internet blocked out and setting the pace early in the race up into 20th place. He recovered 20 spots after losing his internet. Wow, what a way to race. What a way to go. That is our top 20, as you can see. And the switches over to Jark Swampow from SLM Motorsports in 21st. Trent Mortimer from Rogue Racing 22nd. Team SRW Motorsports, Dean Sinkovich 23rd. Chris Tomlin, LCR 24th. Not sure what happened to Chrissy at the end, but he dropped a fair few places. Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy in 25th. Wayne Edwards from Web Sim Racing in 26th. Ash Glover from Rogue Racing in 27th. Peter Pav from Pacific Esports Racing in 28th. Chad Lewis, Evolution Racing Team in 29th. Greg Johnson from Red Energy TGR in, where did he go? 30th place. Nicky Martin from Get a Grip, 31st. Dion Hetherington from Pacific Esports Racing, 32nd. Stevie Daniels Jr. from LCR Esports in 33rd. Brent Wassel from Axiom Racing. Cooper Cottrell, MCM Motorsports in 35th. Jax Nova Privateer in 36th. 37th is Joel Naughty would have been the next one on track. Eamon Johnson would have been the next one on track. Our race control race steward tonight and safety car driver Mark Cochran, who probably completed more laps than some of those boys that didn't complete this race, followed by Greggy Barber, our race director up there. Whoa. We've got a few people in the booth, mate. I'm not sure who's who in the zoo. Natsu, I'd say Natsu is James Solani. We'll have to get him to change his name to his proper name when he's in our Discord. And Thomas Cooley, I would suggest, is the Pro-Am winner for the night. I don't know who the AM winner for tonight is, but we will be at round 3. We will finalise who is in what class and have our classes done for the series. So that way you can all see who's who in the zoo as well on the broadcast on the towers. But ladies and gents, let's have a quick chat to Thomas Cooley, I believe, who will be our AM, and the Pro-Am of James Solani, who's finished on the outright podium as well. So let's bring them in. Ladies and gents, from the Koala Cartel, who does a cracking job in the GR86 with a lot of pace, has come out tonight representing the Koala Cartel, who couldn't get out on grid tonight because they registered a bit too late in the series. So we'll have to wait to round 3. Mr. Cooley, welcome to the room, mate. How was that out there for the GT3s at Bathurst?
Yeah, it was a bit slow with the amount of safety cars going around, but once we finally got racing, it was all right.
Just all right. Was it fun still, mate? Was it?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I just kind of found myself in a pocket of didn't have enough pace for the boys in front because I was terrified going down the hill, and then the boys behind me didn't have enough pace to keep up, so I was just kind of cruising for a bit there towards the end.
Yeah, the bit down the after the Fujitsu sign coming down after the beach, that's a bit scary, the little S there. It just the car gets a bit loose, and depending on how your setup is, it's a bit crazy. So it's a lot of fun out there. A few koalas entering into next round by the look of it, mate.
Yeah, the boys got onto it a bit too late, that's our bad, but I think I just jumped in tonight because I had the time, and with 12-hour next weekend, I just thought I'd give it a go because we're going to drive the Audi, so it's a bit of practice, a bit of racing, so just see how I go. But the Audi's terrifying if you got the wrong set on, but it's pretty good if you've got the right one on. So.
Yep. Well, you've had a crack, a bit of fun out there, mate. That's I believe. Well, the system hasn't updated just yet, but I'm assuming that's you winning the AM race tonight, the 60 minutes out there. I'm sort of kind of glad it wasn't a super sprint or a sprint round tonight, because I think it would have got a bit more messier on top of this.
Yeah, it was pretty messy. There was one point on the safety car when that car was spun under the tree that couldn't really see it until the last second, so that was a bit scary as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's some of these corners are hidden, and things come around the corner. If someone's parked the wrong way, you don't get much time to react, as we saw some of the boys down the back of the pack. And the other one was, who was it we just saw? We just went through there. Oh, Joel Naughty come around the corner in one of the Get a Grip cars. But, mate, congratulations. Who helps you get out on track, mate, and support your racing?
I'd just like to give a massive shout-out tonight to my fueling crew, trying to do all the logistics behind Easy Motorcycle Spares and Sabrina Carpenter sponsoring the boys with Hayden Veld and Liam Tipping doing all my fuel calculations while I was driving down the straight. But apart from that, mate, it was just good fun.
Excellent to hear, mate. That's what we're all about at SRW, making sure we all have great fun out there. And it sure as hell is fun for me. I did miss Thursday night, mate. Just give me a quick rundown. How was Thursday night?
Thursday night was not great for me because I had the pace in Pracky. I was like a tenth off of Dougie, who was in first for Pracky, but then I pulled the VR off and I had water leaking straight down into my PC. So then I had hardware issues and dropouts, and so I ended up pulling out, unfortunately.
Not good, mate. Not good. Well, you fix that leak, mate, because that's something you definitely don't want happening on your PC.
It's all sorted now. It's all sorted now.
All right, mate. Congratulations. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on Thursday night. And ladies and gents, Mr. Thomas Cooley takes out the AMs tonight. Well done, buddy.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Cheers, man. All right, so the boys are talking about getting Adam in. I'm just trying to work out, what was that screen you had up a few seconds ago, mate? That showed us the Pro-Am, Pros, and AMs.
Yes, sir. That's the top 10 compact list top over 10. There, if you want. Yeah, that's
so we've got...
but we're not sure what... Brandon's probably a Pro, isn't it? Even though it says the GT3 2025, we're sorting that out. I think it's a Pro.
Yeah, I'm going to have to leave that up to the downstairs boys for now. What we'll do is we'll go through and we'll just do the top three, because we really don't know who the Pro-Am or the Pro winners are at the moment. It looks like Cooley, well, Thomas Cooley was just in.
Yeah.
Maybe Solani is the Pro. Am, it's got here at the moment, the leading Am is Kurt Nom Nom. And Brad Mueller, where did Brad finish, behind him or in front of him? Adam Mueller. Adam Mueller's there. And Kurt is where? Oh, Kurt's just ahead of him as well. Yeah. He did. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to this squad. Okay, so he did win the AM. All right, we'll have a bit of a... If we get him in, we'll get him in. But let's have a quick chat to James Solani and see how he's gone for his first podium with SRW. Ladies and gentlemen, third outright tonight for the SLM Academy, Mr. James Solani. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, boys. What a night.
Excellent, mate. Did you have a bit of fun there? Were you just waiting for these boys to tangle up with each other?
Oh, yeah, no, 100%, mate. It's those two guys were very quick down the straights, but, you know, first turn, last turn, and all the other corners and that, I was quite quick, except for Skyline had that slight bit of damage in the dirty air, and it just didn't want to settle up there, so I lifted just a little bit more. So, but no, other than that, it was flying.
It was. How was it out there with this many cars? Bit of fun, I guess. Once you get going, you don't really know how many cars they are, because we're not really lapping each other in an hour race, and the speed difference between the top and the back is, well, the very back. It's a fair bit, but it's only like 2 to 3 seconds difference from the top to the back of it. So, how is it out there with all the traffic, and how was the recovery for the safety car?
Yeah, well, the traffic, I mean, we didn't really have too much of it. It was more, you know, the most you'd see of it is the start after a safety car, and that just making sure the car behind doesn't want to go for a dive on cold tires. So, but yeah, the recovery for, you know, that many safety cars wasn't fun the first 2 laps or 3 laps afterwards with the tires, but the Lambo gets it up there pretty decently. So, yeah, no, it was good fun, but that third safety car ruined it for me. I was going to try and make it no stop with just the 2, so yeah.
Yep. It brought everyone back into the picture. They didn't have to fuel save as much in the end, eh? But mate, crack a bit of work. There's not too many people out there in the Lambo, and you made it look pretty, and it looks like you're having a bit of fun. Who gets the SLM Motorsports team out on track, mate, and supports your driving?
That would be good old Matty Keane. He tries and gets everyone involved and, you know, really push for us in team events and everything like that. So shout out to Matt. He did well. I think he came back up to 6 after, all the safety cars and everything. He took off the start, and, I found myself behind him by turn 1.
Yeah, he had a bit of cracking pace in him tonight. Well, he's always pretty fast. It's just a matter of him getting a good qualifying it there as well. But he's got a lot of pace behind him, the old bastard. But congratulations, mate, and cracking finish there. As I'm not even sure if you're under Pro or Pro-Am. I'm assuming you're Pro, eh? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, the system just needs updating at our end for round 3. But congratulations, mate. Welcome to the series, and I'm glad you're having fun. And good luck for the rest of the series. It's a long one with every 2 or 3 weeks, but it gives everyone a bit of time to practice, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely does. I was expecting Virginia, and I had to set up all ready to go for that. I didn't realize it had swapped to Bathurst. So
Yeah.
good times.
All right, mate. Take care and see you next round.
All right, see yous.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was James Solani from the SLM Motorsports team in second place, third place outright for the Warren and Brown GT Challenge. We'll bring in Will Morgan, and if Adam's around, we'll have a chat with him with Ryan. Mr. Morgan, it was getting a bit dicey out there. We weren't sure if the team orders were being thrown out the door or whether it was gloves off and ready to go.
Yeah, we thought we'd have a bit of a crack last lap, but our 2 cars were so different. It was really hard to race. I'd find time down the hill mainly, turn 2 and down the hill. I'd find time on the Porsche, and everywhere else Ryan was just about pulling away from me, which made it really hard to actually pass. Like I couldn't get near him on the straights or anything. So I was pretty happy trying to run away from the Lambo behind.
Well, it's good to see that it's not one car all the way through the top 10s with Porsche, the Aston, and the Lambo. I can't remember what Cooley was driving. That's left my brain. Audi, yeah, that's right, the Audi, yeah. So we had 4 different brands out there, and then I think James Gallen is back on the Porsche. John Gallen back on the Porsche. So and Matty Keith had the Mercedes. So it's a nice little bit of combination across all of them, mate. That is cracking out there. Mate, it's going to be a hot season out there, man, and some critical points. And it looks like so far we had Ryan having a cracking race last week and had an issue with fuel and dropped all the way back. This week it's been Adam Hughes' turn for a bit of bad luck and dropped back. So it's going to be a title fight like crazy. And so far you're Mr. Consistency. Hopefully
I can keep doing that. My biggest struggle today was just the tyres wouldn't come in after the safety cars, which we had lots of. So I really couldn't do anything for the first 3 laps, which we hardly got more than 3 laps of green flag. So,
look, do you think it's just a setup issue or a car characteristic?
It could be a car thing. It could also be a me thing. I haven't driven heaps of GT3s, so maybe I'm not keeping the tyres warm properly. I'm not too sure.
But anyway, it's a cracking result out there, man, and the pace was very good. You had, as we expect, some cars are going to be stronger in the straights, some cars are going to be stronger up on top of the mountain, and it all balances out in the end, and some cracking pace between both you and your teammate. PER front row lockout, which is cracking. I'm sure Mr. Banks will be watching this from the sunny, what's it called again? Lake Edge Caravan Park. He'll be sitting there watching it and cheering on the boys. Pelicans are out there in full flight tonight, so you've got a lot of boys out there with the SLM boys. So it's good to see some battles going on. Well, mate, congratulations. Who gets you online, on track, and supports your racing?
Well, thanks to you guys putting on the stream. Greg didn't race tonight, so he could be race control. So thanks to him. And then, of course, we've got everyone at PER, Lake Edge Holiday Units in Burrell Lakes, Major's Garage for the awesome setups, One Shot Pest Management, Nulla Dulla, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, and W Energy Drinks.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Will Morgan taking out the second step for the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. Let's bring in, I'm assuming Bunger is Mr. Adam Mueller. This is the dad of Ryan Mueller coming across the line and taking the AM race tonight. Mr. Mueller, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you, boys.
Very good. It's good to have a father and son on track. We haven't had that for a little while. We had Ty and Blake Delaney racing with us for a fair few years as father and son. How much persuading did it take from Ryan to get you out on track?
He probably didn't want me to go on track at first. But after a while, I progressed from Xbox as Seto Corsa, that kind of stuff, and just had a bit of a crack. So
Yeah.
enjoying it, mate. Enjoying it.
Loving it out there. Good little battles out there. You've taken your first title in your first season with us. Is this your first league season?
Yeah, mate. This is the first league. So I started Iracing just before Christmas.
Oh, so we've got Virgin Dad in here. That's good. So you've popped your first cherry, first league, and first round win. That's cracking out there, mate. Is Ryan giving you a heap of coaching?
He has been giving me coaching.
Yep.
Also received a lot of help from the boys at PR. John Gallen's helped me a lot. Dion Hetherington, he's my mate. He races with me. So yeah, thanks to those boys.
Excellent, mate. Well, how's the fun factor out there at the moment? You've got a lot of Pelicans out there on track. So you've got the Pelicans have got your amateurs, pro-ams, and pros out there. So you've got some boys that you can race around, and it's always handy to have a partner out there on track. How's that been working for you?
Yeah, really good, mate. Probably wouldn't be as far advanced as I am if I didn't have the help of these boys. Great team to be in, good set of guys, and yeah, really enjoying it, mate.
All right. Last question for you before we put you on your way and talk to the champion, young fella down there. Has he given you a list of who the supporters and sponsors are?
I do, mate. I have it in front of me.
Cracking work. Good stuff, mate. Who gets Mr. Adam Mueller out on track and supports your racing, my friend?
Just a big thanks to the boys, the team at PR, Lake Edge Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the awesome setups, One Shot Pass Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, and Derby Energy Drinks. And just thanks to all the boys and obviously Ryan and all that for helping me out a lot.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. It's good to have a father-son pairing out there. And I hope you have an absolute blast out there, mate. And fun is what we promote here. So congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season because it's not a short one.
Yeah, thanks very much. I'd also like to thank you boys for putting on a wonderful show once again. So thank you very much.
It's an absolute pleasure. We live for this sort of stuff, and hopefully we did it justice tonight with all the tech that we had behind the scenes. But, mate, congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the season, and we'll see you in round 3.
Righto. Thank you very much, boys.
Cheers. That's Adam Mueller from the PR team taking out the AMS title for AMS race tonight. But here he is, his son, Ryan Mueller, a very controlling finish tonight. He had his teammate Will Morgan giving him a few scary dabs here and there into the mirrors, but I don't think there was any danger of him not winning this race. The only problem he had was Adam Hughes, and Hughes took himself out of the picture. Mr. Mueller, how was that out there, mate? Cruise control?
Oh, not really, to be honest. It was more Will and I didn't want to hold each other up. We were talking every lap we were just trying to get a gap to that Lambo in third place. So we managed to do that a little bit, and he'd pull it back every now and then. But no, it definitely wasn't cruise control. Will was definitely way quicker than me. But yeah, at the end of the day, we just wanted a team result and not to take each other out. And I'm sure Banksy was sitting off the edge of his chair every time we started tapping each other.
There was one moment, and I think it was coming down the mountain, just where that I can't remember the name of the corner, the tight left hand, the little dip that you drop the gear in as you're coming through. And I thought you guys were going to touch through there, and my heart went in my mouth for a minute then. There's a few close calls. It looked like he was smoothing out the decals in the back of your car at some point. But thank God it didn't end up the other way, because Solani would have been just rubbing his hands together thinking, oh, thank you, boys. Thank you very much. But Johnny Gallen was in the picture as well. He was in the end. He lost a few up 7 places, but he just didn't have quite the pace tonight. You guys are all the PR boys in the same Discord, or do you guys sort of switch between Discords to sort of like pair up a bit?
No, we're all in the same Discord together. If one of us is not getting, I don't know, if one of us isn't in a crash and yelling, then most of the time we're pretty cruisy. But yeah, I guess like Gal's been quick all week. Gal and I doing the 12-hour together, and we got a couple of other boys doing it together. I think we got three cars doing it this weekend, which is cool to see.
Yep.
But yeah, we did quite a not a decent amount, but a little bit of testing with the setups, and that was on a decently cold track, so it didn't really suit these track conditions because it just went up really quickly temperature wise in the race, which went up to 40 degrees. So that was, I think my setup was really bad in the hot, but no, it's good to bring home a 1-2 for the team, and it's good to have a double Mueller win. That's pretty cool.
Banksy, I think it's Banksy, Pacific Esports Racing 17. Is that Banksy?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't even sit down watching the end of that. Knew they would be communicating well, though. It does look, if you take out the comms behind the scenes, it does look a bit hairy. It looked like you guys were gloves off at one point. But look, it was great racing, mate. Congratulations. Some critical points tonight after the last round having some fuel issues. And then Hughes did the same as you. He was up the pointy end and got himself back to the 20th. So some critical points for you, mate. I think the title fight will go to the very end now.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think the bend. I do like the bend. I just think I didn't really put any time into practice or anything, so that hurt last week. And then I made that. I had a slowdown and I forgot to actually slow down for it, so I gave myself a drive-through, which was probably one of the.
Is that what happened last week? I mean,
yeah,
first round.
Yeah, in the first race, the car was really good. I was just settling in. I think me, Gal, and Will were pretty close together, and then I got a slowdown. I tried sending a massive dive bomb at turn 1, missed the whole corner, and then I cut the outside, and it gave me a slowdown, but I completely forgot to slow down. So yeah, I got a drive through for it. Yeah, I got a drive through for it, and then I started near the back, and then I just started near the back. There's always gonna be some sort of contact when you're trying to get through the field, and it was just unlucky. But it's good to bounce back this week, and hopefully we can keep the momentum up with all the boys too.
Excellent, mate. Well, a front row lockout, so cracking bit of work there. Gallon was a little bit too far back to get the triple, but who gets Mr. Ryan Mueller out on track and supports your racing, mate?
I'd like to thank you guys for the league races every week. It's really good racing throughout all the series I do. Everyone at PER for their ongoing support, Lake Edge Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the awesome setups tonight, One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, and our partner W Energy Drinks, and all the boys for turning up tonight and putting on a good show.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations. We're keen to watch this title battle go all the way to the very end. I think it's going to be a cracking season, and I think we might have started something new at SRW, the GTs, on a Sunday. I think it's going to be something we'll continue for the year. Congratulations, mate, and I'm looking forward to the battles ahead.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Ryan Mueller taking out the top step tonight for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge Series. It's on every first Sunday and third Sunday. The boys are following the official calendar and are putting on an amazing show. 50 cars registered, 40 on track tonight. We've got a few boys out there in the real world. Bathurst 24-12 hour and watching from afar. But these are the race results, if you can see them out there. We've got Ryan Mueller out there from Pacific Esports Racing, 17 laps led tonight, followed by Will Morgan from Pacific Esports, a 0.349 seconds behind him in second place, locking out the front row for the PER team. In third place, James Solani has taken the SLM Motorsports to the third place on the grid. And there on the right-hand side is your top 10 that I will go through. There's Ryan Mueller, Will Morgan, James Solani in the top part of the grid. Thomas Cooley Pro-Ams in the fourth place. Johnny Gallen, fifth. Matty Keane in the 6th, Brandon Levin 7th place, Callum Hodgkinson 8th, Brad Coates 9th, Kurt Nommensen in 10th, and you can see the rest of the grid coming through as we see them. Maybe we can have a quick look at where we are next round, because it's going to be an absolute cracking series, people. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we are on track next. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a season that comes across 2 of our standard seasons, so we will finish somewhere near the end of June. Well, Thank you very much for joining us. Here it is. We are at the Nürburgring GP for a 20-40 split for round 3. Imola for round 4 for a 30-30 split. And then we are at the Adelaide Street Circuit for an enduro at the end of the month. This is going to be an absolute cracker. The rest of the series will be depending on what the iRacing official calendar is, and we'll compile that before the season is through, before we get down to the pointy end. But as you can see, the 14th and the 5th is the end of the rounds for this series, and it will have a little break and it will come back for season 3-4 combination as well. Thank you very much to all the supporters out there, to Warren & Brown Tools, to Moser Racing, to Shunt Scenery, to Phoenix Driver Development, Grib Industries, and these people that support us every week, Warren & Brown Tools. It is an absolute pleasure and cracking fun to be out here on a Sunday evening. Hopefully we put on a great show and you all love it. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification button so we can get out there and you know when we are on track racing. I will see you again on Tuesday night for the V8 Supercars, brought to you by Warren & Brown Tools. On Wednesday night, Moser Racing Super Formula Lights. And on Thursday night, we'll be back again for the Warren & Brown GR86s. All our series are pretty much sold out. I think there's a couple of spots left in the Formula Super Lights, and that's it. Come and join us. Don't be shy. Hit the like, subscribe, and support us and support these drivers. They are the legends that are out on track. We're just here waving the flag and having some fun. Thank you very much tonight, Mr. Biggles. Hope you had a perler.
Thank you, sir. Yes, absolutely. It's the Bathurst, mate. It's always an adventure.
It is always a bit of fun, and the boys put on a bit of show. 4 safety cars tonight, mate. I don't think we expected that with the level of quality drivers, but they weren't real driving incidents, were they? It was more just the rear ends being lost. We didn't see any dive bombs or any malice out there tonight.
Well, the mountain will conquer some, and some will conquer the mountain. And obviously, those drivers, congratulations on conquering the mountain of Ryan Mueller. Well, we will know about the internet being conquered, isn't it, for what the situation could have been potentially for Adam Pearce. But he ended up finishing in P20, so what a good fight back on that one.
Good recovery. It's some critical points. They could be points that obviously there's a drop round in this series, but if he has a round where he can't make it, those top 20 points are going to be critical for him in the title fight. So crack a bit of night out there, mate. It's great to see the boys turning out in big numbers as well and putting on the cracking show. And a great bit of work out there by you, mate, pushing these buttons as usual. The legend that you are. Anyway, viewers, thank you very much for your support. Stay keen. Hit the subscribe button and notification buttons. These are your top 10: Ryan Mueller, Will Morgan, James Solani, Thomas Cooley, John Gallen, Matt Keefe-Keane, Brandon Levin, Callum Hotchkiss, Brad Coates, and Kurt Nommensen. They take out the top 10 steps in the series so far for tonight. Welcome back on Tuesday night. Thank you very much for your support, and good night from me, and a happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there.